back down the door. Hold on. What? I was in the shower.
I came for my sweater. I left it here yesterday.
Come on in.
So, when are you going to start calling yourself by your real name?
You mean Love?
Yeah, that is your name, isn't it?
You still think I'm like my old man, don't you?
Maybe. So I guess you're going to be leaving here pretty soon, huh?
Why would I do that?
To go to the Love Mansion, where you belong.
Get rid of your stable boy, Donna.
No, Daddy, please, no.
I said get rid of him or he won't survive the next accident. Do you understand?
No!
Donna? Sweater, huh?
Michael, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. What are you doing down here?
I couldn't sleep. I just wandered around all night.
Well, I bet you didn't get any sleep down here either.
I must have been dreaming.
Looks like more of a nightmare.
Yes, it was. Oh, hold me, please. Just hold me.
What a fine addition to the Love family.
Oh, yes.
Marissa, don't leave.
My name is Mary, and I think from now on, you should really call me by my right name.
Wait, Marissa. Mary, please.
Why?
You can't do this. We have to talk.
I don't have anything to say.
No, I can't accept that. Not after all we've been to each other.
Please let go of me.
Please, Mary, don't do this. I can't let you go out of my life. Don't do this.
I'm not doing anything. I think actually you've already done it all by yourself. You're hurting me.
Don't. Go, Marissa. Mary, please.
Would you get out of my way, Reginald?
I can't just let you walk out of my life.
I'm going for a walk to clear my head, that's all.
You're coming back,
Yes, I'm coming back.
and you won't leave me.
No, I'm not leaving you. Not yet, anyway. You look very tired.
I didn't sleep.
Neither did I. Neither did any of the McKinnons, I bet.
What did you mean when you said you won't leave me yet?
I have a lot of thinking to do.
If you just try to understand, Marissa.
My name is Mary.
Mary!
I understand that for 17 years, I was blissfully happy. Happier than I thought I had any right to be.
It can be that way
You
again.
brought me back to life. I loved you so much, but you lied. You made it all up.
Not about the loving.
You made my life what you wanted it to be. You programmed me like a computer.
Did I program you to love me?
No,
No.
it was easy. You were everything in the world.
And you are everything to me.
But you stole my past.
The accident did that.
Well, you took advantage of it.
It's not true, Marissa. I didn't, Marissa.
Mary.
Mary. All right. Mary, can't you see that I was just trying to spare you the pain? No, that's not entirely true. I just loved you so much I couldn't risk losing you if you found out. I knew you'd feel guilty and want to go back. I almost lost you after the accident. I couldn't lose you again.
Well, what about Vince McKinnon? Did you stop to think how he might feel? Did you even care how he felt? Or about how those children felt suddenly losing a mother? Did you?
Of course I did.
Well, that's all I've been able to think of all night long is that poor family. My family. My husband and my children, they thought I was dead. Do you understand what that must have been like for them?
I am deeply sorry about that.
What have we done?
We've had 17 years of absolute unconditional love. Now, is that wrong?
You don't understand, do you?
I understand what we are to each other.
What we are is a lie.
Now, that's not true.
I'm still married to Vince McKinnon.
You're married to me. Mary, please. Please.
I have to find out who I am.
You are my wife, and you love me.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but it's not that simple.
Can't deny your feelings, Mary.
There are too many lives at stake here. My life is at stake here. My whole sense of identity. I don't know who I am. I don't even know if I'm a McKinnon or a Love.
Love, there. Are you satisfied now? Is everything okay?
Well, it makes it honest.
Great. You can just take all the free shots you want, Cheryl.
All I want is my sweater.
You're my guest. If you don't mind, I think I'd like to get dressed so I can go downstairs and let everybody else have their free shot today.
Oh, get dressed.
Yeah, but my name, not my privacy.
You can have all the privacy you want.
Oh, well, great. That's just great.
Fine.
Wait a second. I'll throw this in the trash on the way out.
No.
These bags who wrote this stuff.
How can they say these things?
You know, that's just the beginning of it.
What is Pop's gonna say when he sees this?
It's just a piece of trash, okay?
How can they say these things about my mother?
Our mom.
Connie, you didn't sleep at all last night, did you?
I couldn't.
This is all my fault.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's about the plane, isn't it?
I just don't want anything to happen to you.
Honey, nothing is going to happen to me.
You can't be sure.
I am having every inch of that plane checked.
Do they know what went wrong?
It's a very complicated piece of machinery. These things take time.
You can't take any chances.
I will look both ways before I cross the street.
Michael, I'm serious.
I am too. Now, seriously, I would like you to stand up. Okay? I'd like you to get this beautiful little tushy in gear and set a wedding, huh? On the front burner.
It's going to take a while.
Well, then do me a personal favor and hurry it up, all right? I'm an impatient groom.
I'll try.
Great. Thanks.
Oh, stop it. You're incorrigible.
I know. Oh, as a matter of fact, that reminds me, not only am I incorrigible, I have a little something that's going to make our daughter positively livid.
What are you talking about?
Watch me.
Huh?
All right, rise and shine. This is old Dad here and your new employer.
Are you not?
Am I not? No, good morning to you, too.
Go to hell.
She hung up on me.
What do you expect?
Well, I guess this means all the little father-daughter showdown.
Michael, for heaven's sake, it's the crack of dawn.
Honey, you forget this morning our daughter turns over a new leaf.
This part of Another World is brought to you by Ivory, the soap without a lot of extra ingredients. For a pure, natural kind of clean, lather up with Ivory.
You can't make me do this.
Hey, I can. Just sit down.
Michael,
Well, how do you expect to do a good day's work
I don't.
if you don't eat a good breakfast?
I feel nauseous.
It's because you haven't eaten anything yet. Here you go.
I never eat breakfast before noon.
Well, that's about to change. From now on, you eat breakfast at 7 o'clock so you can be at work by 8 o'clock.
Why don't you make that 10?
Why don't we keep it 8 o'clock? As a matter of fact, if you're 1 minute late, I will dock your pay.
Dream on.
Is this a setup?
Exactly. I'm setting you up in business.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, great. Just what I need.
Well, it's important for a young girl to have a career. Just like all those beautiful girls that work for Michael.
You know, I couldn't agree more.
Now, which one is going to be Victoria's assistant? How about Marlena?
Victoria's assistant.
Yes. And you can give her that wonderful office right next to yours. It's got beautiful burgundy leather furniture
Burgundy-
and a lovely view of the bay.
View of the bay?
What's so funny?
Victoria's not going to have an office.
You can't be serious.
Oh, yes, I'm serious. Vicky, you are going to get to work your way up.
Why?
We are going to build character. That's what we're going to do. See, no more easy come, easy go. No more handouts.
I don't
As a
need
matter of fact, what you don't need, dear, is you don't need any more diamond rings. You don't need any more $500 nighties.
So that's what this is all about. You're mad at me because Grandpa gave me all that stuff.
No, I am mad at you because you took all that stuff as if you deserved it.
I do.
Honey, what you deserve right now is KP.
Michael.
And, of course, the nicest boss in the world, me. Michael Garrison Hudson, your dear old dad.
Well, you can just go.
Hey, you say, go to hell one more time, and you'll find yourself selling newspapers in the lobby downstairs of my building, all right?
It's up to your father.
Go ahead, kid. Make my day.
I'm so sorry I had to wake you from your sweet dreams.
What, are you crazy?
No. But it's a little difficult standing by your wife's bed while she's moaning in ecstasy about her cowboy lover. That's right, Bridget. You were calling out his name.
I don't remember.
Just how much more of this do you think I can take?
You're not supposed to be in here anyway. I'm not responsible for what I dream.
Oh, yes, you are. You're responsible for making me look like a fool.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do, in front of my friends and in front of my family. But you don't care. You got your little bastard legitimized. That's all you ever wanted.
All I ever want is to get out of here and take my baby with me.
Why? So you can go running to Catlin? Let the world know he's the father? There is no way I will ever allow that.
Look, Peter, I never meant to hurt you.
You don't have any idea how it made me feel when I found out about your little scam, do you? Knowing that the only man you ever wanted was Catlin. Even when you were making love to me on our wedding night, the only person you wanted was Catlin. All you could think of was that you were carrying Catlin's child. And that's the only reason you ever married me.
I'm so sorry. I was so scared, I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, hey, that's all right. I mean, I'll just chalk it up to the learning process, right? I mean, you win some, you lose some. I'm an attorney. I should know all about that.
If I had known how much misery this marriage was going to cause us, I would never have done it, Peter. I honestly thought that we could be happy.
You know, when I was a kid, I was sometimes taken out to my father's yacht. He'd have all these gorgeous women on board. They'd start coming up to me, flirting with me.
The whole time I'd be sweating bullets under my blue blazer and white linen pants. I mean, I was just a kid, what I know. Everybody had a ball, watching the kid flub it up. The old man. Oh, he thought it was so funny. He'd say things like, oh, don't get my son too excited. He might not know what to do. Yeah. Everybody had a ball. I didn't at the time.
I understand. And I feel very bad for you. But I didn't do that to you. Your father did.
I've come a long way since then, though. I've made a name for myself. People respect me, or did, until you came along and decided to pick up where my father left off.
That is not what happened.
No, it's worse. What you did to me was a lot more vicious.
I never intentionally tried to hurt you, not like your father.
No, but your actions hurt just the same. How do you think it makes me feel? Walking in my own house, feeling it's not mine. Coming into my bedroom and find you whispering Catherine's name in your sleep. Do you think you're the only one who had dreams?
You stay away from me.
Do you think you're the only one who had plans, ambitions? I had dreams too. I had them for us. But you took them and you threw them all away. You took my life. And you put it through the meat grinder. But I'm going to come out on top, Brittany. I'm not going to let you get away from this. I am going to finish you off, you and your precious baby boy.
Top of the morning to you, sir.
Well, it's the top of the morning to you, Kathleen.
Hey, Nance.
You don't seem too happy.
Oh, I was happy. About 5, 6 years ago.
Sounds pretty depressing, Kathleen.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hey, wait a second. What about your breakfast? Your oatmeal?
I gotta check my answering machine.
So early?
A good PI never sleeps, and neither does his answering machine. Hey, guys.
Hey, Captain. Hi.
Not bad.
Actually, we're worried about this.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty rough on him.
Cass, where could he be?
You two haven't seen him, have you?
No.
I haven't either. No, as a matter of fact, he hasn't come in all morning.
Well, Kathleen's out looking for him.
He didn't come home last night?
I think he did. His bed was slept in.
Maybe he just needed to clear his head.
Maybe that's it.
Listen, if there's anything I can do, you let me know. I'll
Sure thing. Thank you.
Yeah, if either of you two need anything or want anything, just give me a holler, all right?
Thanks, Nancy.
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
Thank you.
Huss was in such a good mood last night after we talked to the doctors about Mama.
His whole attitude was changed.
Yeah, well, I guess we all softened up a little when we found out our amnesia was for real.
It's not easy to accept that your own mother doesn't know who you are.
No, it's not.
But something else is bothering you, right?
No.
Hey, I'm your big brother now. You're not allowed to keep things from me, you know. That's the rule.
You know what? I always wanted a big brother.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, now you got one. So come on, tell me what's really wrong.
I'm afraid, Cass. I'm really afraid, and I don't know what to do. It was just something that he said yesterday, that's all.
What?
Well, it was after he saw Mama.
What did he say?
Well, he said that he didn't blame her for what happened.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, but then Cassie said he vowed that he was going to win her back today.
Oh, boy.
He is completely closing his eyes to the fact that she lived with Reginald Love for 17 years.
Well, now, wait a minute. Maybe Mary wants to be won back now that she knows the truth. She can't be too thrilled with what
Come
Reginald
on,
did to
Cass.
her.
Come on, we both know that affair was going on for a long time before that accident.
Yeah, so?
So how am I going to break this to Pops, huh? What am I going to do? Am I going to tell him what we know? Or am I just going to let him go on living this pipe dream that Mom's going to come back home and live happily ever after?
I don't know. This is a no-win situation. If you tell him, you break his heart. If you don't, his heart will break anyway if Mary stays with Reginald.
So, big brother, what do I do?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Atlin, you got a phone call. Do you want to take it here?
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Hello?
Dr. Morgan? I'm so glad I reached you.
Sarah, you got trouble?
It's my allergies, Doctor. I'm really having trouble breathing.
Hey, look, meet me at Mary's place.
Thank you so much for squeezing me in. I'll be right there. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Maybe you just ought to let it alone for a while.
Is that what you're going to do?
I don't know. My mom and I are pretty tight.
That's really nice.
Sorry.
You must really love her, huh?
I do.
Maybe I ought to go and see her.
Sure.
Pop says he's going to bring her back to us.
What do you mean?
He's going to bring her back home.
What, to live with you?
Yeah.
In your house?
That's what he said.
My dad's never going to let him do that.
Well, it's none of your father's business.
Sure, he and my mom love each other. She's his whole life.
Yeah, well, what do you think my mama was to my pop?
Well, that was a long time ago.
Oh, and that makes it okay?
No, okay, look, I know my dad's hurt a lot of people.
Starting with my pops.
You gotta see the way he loves her. The way she loves him back.
What about my father? What about his feelings?
Wait a minute. Now, look, I know this hasn't been easy on us, but there's right and wrongs on both sides, right? And when you love somebody, there's not just one right or wrong. And if you saw the way my dad loved my mom, then you'd know the way everything is.
So you can grab anything you want, and it doesn't matter who you hurt. Sounds like the love philosophy.
Good morning. Oh, honey, you look exhausted.
I didn't sleep much last night.
Oh. Well, I don't think any of us got that much sleep. Except Brittany, who slept like a baby. Didn't you, darling?
Coffee, anyone?
Yeah, I think we could all probably use another round, huh?
Hey, Brittany, are you all right?
Yes, I just needed to stay in bed a little longer.
Vicky, you're up rather early. Or are you just turning in? No, Peter, she's turning over a new leaf. Well, must be going around. You have something to say here, dear?
No.
Good. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Wonder how Dad's holding up this morning.
I'm sure he's fine. Nothing upsets Daddy.
Well, he loves Marissa deeply, you know. Mary. Oh, right. Yes. Look, everybody, I think that we should stay clear of Mary for the time being, all right? Give her time to adjust.
Oh, no.
What is it?
Now that Marissa knows that she's really Mary McKinnon, she's never going to agree to leave Bay City.
Well, not for a while, at least.
That means Daddy's going to stay here.
He'll stay here as long as his wife will.
I can't believe this.
Come on, Donna. It's not that bad. You don't have to invite them for dinner or anything.
He can't stay here, Michael.
Honey, look, but you're not worried about it, please. Your father has more than enough to occupy him right now.
I'd like to meet my step-grandmother.
Vicky, look, like I said, I really think we should stay clear of Mary, all right? She needs time to deal with all this.
Don't worry about it. She's no Dresden doll.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
You should have seen her in the hospital, the way she lit into me the other day.
Well, what did she say?
She said something to me about a nasty letter that I supposedly wrote her about 2 weeks ago.
You wrote her a letter?
No, I didn't. That's just the point. But she said it was on my personal stationery. Peter, do you know know anything about that.
No, why would I?
Because you used to be able to forge my handwriting when we were children.
Donna, that was a long time ago. It was just a game. We were just kids, for crying out loud.
Did you write the letter?
Now, why would I do a thing like that?
Well, I, for one, can think of a few reasons.
Well?
I didn't write any such letter, all right? Now, look, what's really important here is that we all leave Mary McKinnon alone for the time being, all right?
I'm just so confused.
Let me help you.
I know it's true who I really am. I just can't really believe it.
This is what I wanted to spare you.
Oh, I do love you.
Oh, Maurice, Mary, I have loved you from that first moment I laid eyes on you 17 years ago.
I just don't know how I could ever have loved anyone else. How could I have been married to someone else? How could I have had his children?
Mary?
I'll handle this.
No. No. Just a minute. Yes. Please come in.
I knew you want to see me, Mary.
Now, the next part of Another World.
It's been a long night.
Oh, me too.
I've done a lot of thinking.
Yes, so have I.
I was hoping that maybe we could talk later.
My wife's tired, McKinnon.
You stay out of this, love.
Reginald. Why couldn't we talk now?
Well, what I have to say is pretty important. A few questions I'd like to ask.
What questions?
You know I'm not very good with words.
No, I don't know that.
Yeah. Well, I just need a little time to put what I want to say straight in my head.
Yeah, I understand.
I was hoping that we could, well, talk in private.
Can't you see how much pressure you're putting her under?
Reginald, it's all right. Why don't you just come back later, or any time that you feel comfortable?
Thanks, I will. Well, I'll see you later.
Marissa?
I think I need a little time to get my thoughts in order.
I'm very sorry, Dad.
Sorry doesn't wash, Peter.
Look, you can blame Michael Hudson. If he hadn't gone prodding and poking around, none of this would have happened.
Hudson, I wish I'd squashed him 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's a bad situation all the way around. He's little by little taking control of the whole family.
What do you mean?
Well, first Marley. Now he's got Victoria working for him, and Donna's going ahead with the wedding plans.
Donna can plan all she wants. She won't get very far.
Michael, now you've gone too far.
Fine. Well, if you'd rather have Vicky take the bus, that's okay with me.
A bus? At least give her a decent car instead of that old clunker of yours.
Old clunker, that car's taken me a lot of good miles.
Yes, I recall a few of those.
I may as well just take a pickup truck.
Well, suit yourself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the insurance transferred over into your name so you can take care of some of the operating costs.
Gee,
Thanks.
Michael, please, just remember that Victoria is a love.
I remember only too well that Victoria is alive, and as I recall, you didn't know how to change a tire, much less cook.
That's not the point.
Hey, am I right or am I right?
Michael, she can afford to buy a new car.
No, I can't. I'm overdrawn on my trust fund.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay you $300 a week, which should be more than adequate to cover all your expenses, except, of course, for room and board.
Well, can I stay here, or are you going to throw me out into the street?
These are pretty cushy accommodations for a working man.
Michael, this is Victoria's home.
I am not leaving.
No, you're not, but you can kick in a little bit for rent.
Rent? What have I done wrong? Why are you punishing me?
We're not punishing you. We're just giving you a little structure because we love you.
Well, thanks a bunch. And what are you going to do if I don't do it?
You'll do it.
I am not driving around in a heap of scrap metal.
Hey, you watch how you talk about my car.
And I'm not getting up at the crack of dawn every morning.
You will get up at the crack of dawn or I will drag you out of bed personally.
And I'm not working as a gopher for a lousy $300 a week. That's not even enough to keep in pantyhose.
Fine, then you'll wear sweat socks.
You can't do this to me.
Yeah, I can. Look, I shouldn't have to do anything to you. You should want to do this.
Give me one good reason.
Because you love me and your mother.
Blackmail.
Look, kid, this is our chance. We've never been a family before. We've never had the opportunity to. Right now, we have got to make demands on ourselves until it hurts because it's going to make us strong.
It's just not fair.
Well, that's the way the world is sometimes.
Your father's right.
Someday you'll thank me for this.
Fat chance.
Victoria, where are you going? To get ready for work.
You get 1 hour for lunch, and reveille is 6 o'clock. You got it? I think probably she's got it.
You're pretty tough.
Do you love it?
Are you sure this is all right?
Oh, yeah, trust me.
I do. Heaven help me, I do. I love you so much.
I love you, too. Hey, don't worry, huh?
I'm not worried.
Good. Donna, your father cannot hurt us. Okay? Now, I want no more of this insomnia stuff, okay? I want you to do nothing but relax and concentrate on loving me. Is that a deal? And no more shaky hands.
Are you all right, Mrs. Love?
I'm fine.
Excuse me, ma'am, but you don't look fine.
I like you, Sarah. I think I can trust you.
You can, Mrs. Love, completely.
Can I tell you a secret?
You can tell me anything.
And you won't tell Peter?
No, I won't.
Sometimes I have to go do things and meet people.
I understand.
But if Peter asks, don't tell him anything.
I won't.
There's a lot going on in this family.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of power plays to see who stays on top.
Sounds like a war zone.
It is. But Peter's father, Reginald Love, everybody thinks he's got all the power in the family.
But you don't think he does.
No. I think his wife has it, only she doesn't know it.
In what way?
I think Mary McKinnon could get Reginald Love to do anything she wanted. I'm going to find that out today.
Pops, where have you been? We were worried sick about you.
Hey, I want to talk to all of you.
Sure, let's go.
Come on. I went out to see Mary.
You saw Mama? What did she say?
Well, neither of us said much. But I told her I had some questions I want to ask.
What kind of questions, Pop?
That's between me and your mother. Oh. But anyway, we agreed to see each other later.
How'd she seem, Vince?
Soft, beautiful, just like I remembered. Oh, you know, she probably won't understand a thing I say, even if I manage to get it out right.
Yeah, sure she will, Pops.
Who am I kidding? Reginald Love is rich, powerful. He's given her everything. What do I have to offer?
Something very special, Pop. Your love.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to take a walk. I want to go over everything in my head that I want to say to make sure it comes out right.
Okay, we'll see you later, Vince.
Cheryl. Scott has to find his own way through this. Just like all of us.
Okay, let's have it.
I think I figured out why they don't sleep together. Peter and Brittany hate each other.
Oh, did you see something?
Well, I walked in on him this morning and got an earful. He said he was going to get her, and believe me, he meant business. She was white as a sheet.
I don't know how much longer she can stay in that house. What about the baby?
Peter doesn't seem to care about it. He hardly ever goes near him.
Was he upset about the baby?
Like I said, Peter was spitting fire, all right. But I got the idea it was because of Brittany.
Why? Did Brittany do something to set him off?
Guess you could say that.
Well, what'd he do? Come on, Sarah, this is what I'm paying you for.
She was having a dream.
So what, she can't even sleep in peace anymore?
Well, she was talking in her sleep.
So?
She called out your name. Brittany's crazy in love with you, Catelyn.
Thank you for seeing me today.
I suppose finding out that I'm really Mary McKinnon puts a whole new light on things as far as you're concerned.
Why should it?
Well, since I'm not legally married to Reginald, I couldn't exactly be going after his fortune or anything else that you have accused me of, could I?
I never should have said those things to you.
But you did.
Yes, I did, and I'm so sorry.
Why did you?
I was wrong, Mary, I admit that. But it wasn't my fault.
You mean someone forced you to say those things?
Yes, I was manipulated.
By whom?
I can't really tell you that, but the point is that I wasn't fair to you, and that was wrong. And I was just hoping that we could still be friends.
Well, I think we'd have to see about that. But thank you for coming.
Please wait. I desperately need a friend.
Would you quit hanging around here?
I'm not.
Well, what are you doing outside of my door, then?
It's a free country, isn't it? What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm moving out.
God, you
Look,
can't...
hey, don't worry about it. You're going to get your money, okay? Your dad will make money off this deal.
That's not what I'm worried about. Why are you leaving?
Because I've had it. I've had it with your family. I've had it with mine. I'm through. I've had it.
Oh, so you're running away.
That's right. Just watch me.
Oh, no, you don't.
Thought you wanted me out of here.
Well, you thought wrong.
Well, tough.
You know what you are?
What?
You're nothing but a coward, Scott Love.
Would you give me back my suitcase? What do you do? Would you cut it out? Yeah, cut it out! Look, I mean, what are you doing? Would you just get out of here? Get out of here! Stop it! Get out of here!
Throw me out. Go ahead. Run home to your mama.
Oh, you mean the way you run to your father? Is that it?
You coward.
Any McKinnon's ever heard of privacy?
Any loves ever hear of sticking around when the going gets tough?
What for? Huh? You guys hate me anyways. I just look at you sideways and your old man's braiding down my neck.
Nobody hates you, Scott.
Oh, well, you're sure doing a great imitation of it, Cheryl.
You know what you are? You're just
What
a
am I?
quitter.
I'm getting sick of you trying to put me down like this all the time.
Do something about it.
Hey, what's going on? We can hear you all the way downstairs.
Would you get her out of here, Candace?
I'm not going anywhere.
If you two don't cool it, MJ is going to come tearing up those stairs, and then you're going to be in real trouble.
What did I tell you about privacy? Didn't I tell you about this?
Why don't you just grow up, Scott?
Come on, Cheryl. Calm down. This isn't easy on Scott either, you know.
Yeah, so he has to move out?
I'd like to talk to Scott alone, if that's okay with you.
for my guest.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Some mess, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think packing it in is the answer, though.
Cass, how am I supposed to stay here now?
If you leave now, Vince is going to lose all respect for you. Take it from me. Sure.
Yeah. Right.
Of course, if there's no real reason for you to hang around.
What reason do I have to hang around?
Cheryl.
Does she have to do with anything?
Listen, it's not the end of the world, so you're in love.
I am not. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, that's crazy. I am not in love with Cheryl McKinnon.
Sure. Right. Maybe you just don't realize it yet.
Cass, you can't be spreading stuff like that around. Come on.
My lips are sealed. I won't tell the McKinnons or the Loves.
I don't like what I've been hearing, Donna.
What are you doing here?
For instance, I've heard you're still planning to marry the stable boy.
Leave us alone.
I've come to talk about that, Donna. In fact, I think it's about time we discussed your future. If you have a future.
What are you trying to pull? What little angle were you playing this time, huh?
I didn't do anything.
When will you ever learn? Do you think you were going to get Mary McKinnon on your side?
No.
No, not. You were hoping she'd go running to my father, weren't you? And persuade him to help poor, defenseless Brittany and her baby, save them from mean
No.
Peter. Don't you lie to me anymore. What was little Annie Oakley going to do with this,
This part of Another World was brought to you by mountain-grown Folgers coffee. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.